Okay, we're going to jump straight into day 41 of 7 Days to Die. Unfortunately, I did lose my audio recording through about half of this stream while I was going. So I'm doing a voiceover after the fact. You can probably tell because my audio will be a little bit different. We're still sorting out our inventory from finally clearing Army Post 7 here. It's nice to actually see where my night vision mods are. That's important for stuff I'm doing on my next film because I had realized I'm looking for armor mods. So we're just trying to get everything organized. We have to go mining today. So just up front, there's a lot of mining today. We go do oil shale, we go do lead, and we go do iron. And we have to do a lot of flying to do it. So there is a lot of fast forwarding in this episode, so I apologize for that in advance. But it does set us up for day 42. It's just sometimes you have to spend an in-game day to get it all done. So you're not having to do it intermittently. I'd rather do it in bulk. But we're getting everything ready to sell. We are still behind on glue production, duct tape production. At this point, I know I'm going to go sell everything, so I'm trying to see if I have what I need to go make the pumpkin cheesecake, which I don't because I don't have eggs. In-game Muddy Pond is realizing that right now. Truly unfortunate. If you see eggs at the trader, buy the eggs. It actually is really nice to rewatch this. I've realized I've got beer in there, so I can... And I got some water going, so I can actually get some cooking done. So right now I'm getting my murky water, so I can start sterilizing it while we're gone. Just one less thing to have to worry about. The double oven, highly recommend. I completely understand why my wife always fights for the double oven. Look how convenient it is. In the apocalypse, the double oven is the way to go. We did find that tier 5 auger at Army Post 7, which we finally cleared last night for the first time. It only took us 3 tries, and the first 2 times I think we were using the M60 machine gun. The shotgun mixed with the stun baton and the sledge turret is just so much more effective for us. Because I can walk up to a stunned zombie and put 2 to 3 rounds at point blank range with 0 risk to my health. Don't get me wrong, we still get banged up, but it's just it's just better suited for us. My sledge turret can punch them down and then I can stand over them and shoot. Once again, maxing out how effective a shotgun is at point blank range with all the shells going into the head of the target. So I'm going to run this down to my bike, and you're going to see a fun moment where I make a wrong turn, and right here I just plow into the spikes. Right there. I'm visibly frustrated at this moment. And then on top of that, I get all the way to the bike and realize I could have given so much damage. It is nice when she actually does heal. I don't know what triggers it exactly, if there's a threshold that the drone will heal, because she will definitely let me be injured. At this point I've realized I could have put all the sellables in my drone and saved myself a trip. That's the look of a dissatisfied player. As I have to slink back upstairs, probably hit the spikes I keep not taking down. Yep, right there. It almost does no damage, so it's fine. I will say that Army Post 7 did a great job of giving us a ton of cloth. And then whenever we get back from this mining trip today, we will have everything we need to get going. And then it'll come down to do we have the time to craft everything we need. Okay, you're seeing the final preparations to get ready to go to the mines. Or sorry, to go to the trader. Checking our mods. I'm glad I still have night vision goggles in there. I need those. I just saw my money. Sorry, I know it doesn't make sense to you. I couldn't find my money anywhere. I thought I just lost it. And rewatching this with you, I realized that my money is in my food bin. There was like 20 grand in there. So that's great for him. I'm glad I got to see that. All right. In game, future Muddy Pond is going to love that we found that money. All right, we're off to the trader, and we're gonna go stop by and get this drop. Some sweet drifts. Yeah, so this is day 41, and then I'm about to film 42 once I get this one sorted out. And the 42 horde might be our last one. I haven't really decided if I want to keep doing jobs, because at that point it just kind of gets repetitive. Army Post 7, I cleared a tier 5 POI in the wasteland. I mean, I guess I could do an infested clear of a POI. I really don't think it's going to matter that much. I guess it depends on which one. Like, if I get hoarded in an open space, like, I'll probably die. But as long as I can funnel them, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, like doing the day 42, maybe taking an in-game week without filming, but just mining and then getting the horde base ready to go, and then doing a day 7,000 horde and just letting it rip. And then if we die, we die. Worst case scenario, we succeed and then say goodbye to this series. It's the first series I've ever filmed. It's the first thing I've ever put on the internet. I don't do much for because I'm working overseas right now. That's why I've said my first name a couple times, but that's why I don't link other social medias to my account. I understand that would help with like viewership and communication with me. But I am on Discord and things like that. Going to the vending machine, seeing the candies I like, but I'm also realizing I'd have no inventory space for any of this stuff. Yep, no room. Move along. Move along, Muddy Pond. There you go. So we gotta do a big sell-off here.
Time's a wasting. Let's get another job for you.
Get the buffs going.
I knew I picked the right person for the job. Howdy, partner.
Yes, almost sell something important to me. I did read that if you have more of the cash, it's actually worth more. So like one old style dollar is worth one duke,
Remember,
but if you have like 1,000 of them, it's worth like 1,030 dukes. Like there's a slight increase in their worth whenever they're bulked up. Okay, finish off selling.
You got the job done. We don't just sell armor, we sell peace of mind.
And that should do it.
That, my
Check the
friend,
drone, make
was
sure I
a
didn't forget anything.
fantastic deal.
And now, take
Here's
some
your
exploding
pay.
bolts just
Good
because
job.
it's better for, or sorry, it's just worth more money. Something I haven't considered is doing like an archery only. I don't even know if that's viable because of how slow it is. Maybe if you used exploding bolts and flaming arrows, you could do a lot of damage over time. Sorry, yawning. We're getting extra bonuses because we completed a few zombie type kills. So this drum magazine is courtesy of the Big Mamas, and this is from slaying the cops. So we got another solar cell, which puts us at 3. We take the strength mod because when we get tier 6 head armor, we are going to stack it up so that we have the cigar, the strength mod, and the intel mod. I want the extra strength so I don't have to put points in strength to get higher up in boomstick and like motherload stuff.
Make it happen.
I already have a cigar on my helmet.
That's a fine choice you just made.
Go to the bike, kind of download everything. I think I realize I need my rock busters, or I need them from the vending machine. Yep. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these rock busters, go back downstairs, and then we're going to pack up and get ready to take flight for the first time. We're going to fly to an oil shale deposit we had in the first place, in the first biome we lived in. It's like right on the corner of the pine forest and where we used to live. Get the fuel efficiency mod, just to, because that's really all we're going to need while we're flying. Get reset up for combat. Give it a sweet drum magazine. That thing could use with a crippler mod. That's something I'm taking note of right now. Alright, let's get this bad boy set up. Like I said, I have not flown this thing in at least a year of my real life. And I don't even remember the last playthrough I actually used a gyrocopter. Alright. Should start fast forwarding here pretty soon, and then in-game Muddy Pond picks up the audio whenever we're in the desert. Alright, I'll let him take over. And there is a storm just in, oh, it just cleared up. It's perfect. Oop, this is what we get for driving on the ground. Should be right here. Okay, let's actually bank around. Pitch down, jump off. That's the key, by the way, is to absolutely bail. Now where's my drone? Do you have my mining helmet? You do. Nice. You do have my coffee. And I'll need one of those. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we've got some gas going. Modify, take all you out. Actually, you can hold on to that since I'm not using stamina. Modify you. Does that unload the gas? It's kind of dumb. Is that like a... okay. Wait, let's fix what we're doing. So we'll expend all of our buffs on this location. One more thing, sorry. And then Nick is going to fast forward through all this. Okay, we're back in. You might not have been able to see it because I fast forwarded pretty quickly, but we ended up in a lead vein with our iron. So we have a fat stack of everything we need right now. Just show you really quickly. All that lead, multiple stacks of iron, and then a good amount of oil shell. Enough to last us a pretty good while. We're just going to fly out to this buried treasure quest, grab that, and that'll help us with some of our clay. And then we're going to fly home and get everything cooking. We're going to build a very robust horde base tomorrow. So tomorrow is a home improvement day. No raiding, no fun. There will be no fun to be had tomorrow. Just building. Home improvements. Wiring up stuff. Getting blade trips down. Building a zombie blender. All kinds of stuff that'll help with the fight tomorrow night. And now I can build a... I don't know how many engines I've got. but I do have to be a little careful about draining my power supply. Or I can just wire certain things just to run purely off gas, the gas generator. Let's pitch up just a hair. I think there's a way to there's like 2 buttons you can hold that basically prevent this thing from using any fuel. I don't know what that is. If you know in the comments, tell me. I'm not sure I would use it, but man, this is really far away. I mean, is it generally going in the direction we need? No, it's like all the way in the burnt forest. Well, let's do it anyways. We've got the time. It would be a shame to leave that treasure map undug. 5K. Oof. Well, probably fast forward to this flight too, starting now. Okay, we're finally done. We went and got the buried treasure. We got a few $1,000s out of it. Fantastic. So now we're going to ride off into the sunset. A good half day of mining. I'm going to fast forward through this travel. This is probably going to feel like a real short episode, considering. Man, that actually looks pretty good. The gyrocopter has proven, shown how valuable it is. It's not burning as much fuel as I was expecting. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, fly home. I'm going to get everything cooking. So tomorrow we should have at least, some tier 6 armor, some better mods inside of our armor, kind of a revamping of what mods we're using, because I don't think we really need to be too concerned about insulation anymore. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. And I'm still getting used to flying this thing. What else do we need to worry about? Finishing wiring up the base, so that means getting dart trats up in the morning and all of that before the Horde base tomorrow evening. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. This is Buddy Pond. Like, comment, subscribe, keep watching. It's just been great to actually see some comments coming through, the subscriber count going up. It's just been really fun. This whole project has been a lot of fun for me. Tomorrow is going to be the main last part of the series, and then I'll probably do a few days in game prepping for a day 7,000 Horde, and then we're probably just going to close it there unless there's something else people really want to see with the 2.5 release. But anyways, thanks for joining me. This is Muddy Pond. We'll get it right next time.